Let's do this, man. Let's do this.
Do you want the scarf so you can like do that wrap?
Alright, then I'll put the scarf on.
Ah, for real, it's gonna work.
I've lost it.
No.
There you go. You look rather fishing. I'm an old woman and I'm about to die. Okay. For the past 15 hours I have stood, too afraid to sit, lest I shall never be able to rise again. In that time I have begun to sympathize with this lamp, which has known no life beyond standing. My time is ending. My weakened body is soon to be set free from its torments. For 50 years now I have remained trapped in this house, untouched by the sun, living my life in the shadows. Oh, how I long to feel the warmth of the light upon my breast again. But when at last I had summoned up the courage to set foot beneath its burning gaze, I recoiled in horror. I was scorned for the great wickedness I had performed all those years ago, and now I bear the noxious pustules of its wrath and judgment. I was forced to retreat into the foul, dank safety of this house, this prison I have made for myself, to reside amongst the dust of a half-century's solitude. Oh, how the air is thick with the hurt of it. And now once more I find myself subject to the remorseless gaze of an implacable goddess, a goddess so bereft of mercy, so impetuous that a simple glance from her cruel eyes had sent me reeling, souring the fruits of my youth. O cruel Venus, goddess of love, even now you watch over me, forcing me to recant the lies I have told myself, knowing full well that my energy is spent. Oh, Maxwell, why did you leave me? Oh, how could he exchange my tender affections for those of my wretched vixen of a half-sister, she who on my wedding day would cruelly dare to take everything from me? I begged. I'm ashamed to say it, but I begged him not to go. He hardly regarded me as I pleaded and sobbed at his feet. He had eyes only for that crooked witch and her sagging, disproportionate breasts.
Oh,
I saw
shit.
then that there was no other course left to me. They had to go. My flesh and blood and my one true love both struck down by my own hand. Under cover of darkness I fashioned a grave to put these callous paramours in. Illicit love was their deserved epitaph. But shall it be mine too? For even now, beyond the confines of earth and stone, their spectres haunt me, watching as my very soul is wrenched from me. And yet, as my suffering comes to an end, I do not know if I can let go of the hatred which has sustained me for so long. These cold, clinical Arctic's walls are saturated with it, taunting me with thoughts of the life in the sun which could have been mine. Right, so you said you're having problems connecting to the internet?
Ah, shit.
Yes, I'm hungry. I was unable to do my online shopping this week. And if you wouldn't mind looking at the disk tray on my computer, it kept on jamming.
Yeah. Woo. Hey. So what did everybody think about that?